Настя, мы вовремя дошли.
Hello, everyone. Hailstorms. Few people can truly imagine how strange and intense they can be. Along with floods, these scenes reveal the power of nature that we can rarely control. Let's explore the surprising and mesmerizing moments nature brings. Spring doesn't just bring warm sunshine, sometimes it also awakens ice tsunamis that have slept all winter long.
Oh. Охренеть! Настя, мы вовремя дошли.
Siberia rarely surprises people with its weather, but this time it seems even the forecast department may need to update their system. Hopefully the driver in Colorado had full insurance coverage for the car. Sometimes just one moment is enough to make people rethink the choice between a Tesla Model Y and a Toyota. Unbelievable cricket ball-sized hail slammed into Queensland, causing severe damage to a house in only a few minutes.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Our house is destroyed!
Nature only needs a gentle touch to turn ordinary things into displays of incredible power.
Watch out!
Windows gone, mother! Aya, get inside!
Too big, guys! My roof, you broke the town!
I wonder where most of our viewers are watching from today. He is definitely the luckiest person today. Did it all begin with the installation process? If you agree, leave a 1. Why do people create trouble for themselves when the barrier is right in front of them? Vehicle rollover rescue systems with airbags still seem far away in Brazil. He is enjoying the taste of victory.
Oh, he's coming! He's going!
We've all seen weather-surprised neighborhoods, but rarely does an afternoon turn San Jose into a temporary ski lane. That is vandalism. Contact KWS for compensation. The Revoke Rango Railway project in the Himalayas raises serious questions about its long-term feasibility.
Holy God! It's falling! It's falling! It's falling! Oh, it broke! Holy Holy The other thing. Yo, anybody video it? I got some of it.
Thanks to Luke for directing traffic that day, it may be time for authorities to inspect the electrical system. Oh gosh! A fireball suddenly appeared during earthquake tremors, making the sky over Mexico City light up.
Beautiful to watch.
On Sydney Harbor, heavy hail fell during a summer storm, creating a scene both unusual and impressive. Thankfully, everyone was safe, but those few seconds were enough to convince me that women's intelligence is inversely proportional to beauty.
That's hot. Did you lick the balls?
That's impressive.
You can play with the balls.
I have seen.
Speeds reaching 100 kilometers per hour turned traffic in Melbourne, Florida into chaos within seconds. Perhaps now is the right time for an advanced driving course for the Amazon delivery team. The swimming pool looked like a boiling pot as hail pounded the surface, each strike creating endless motion and sound. Amid strong winds in Mar del Plata, trying to hold onto the grill was not just reflex, it was humanity trying to preserve stability in a sudden moment.
Daniel, this is the Thurston County Sheriff's Office K-9 unit. You need to come out now with your hands up or you're
That lightning bolt looked like it came straight out of a Hollywood effects studio, but this was real weather in Michigan. The incident at Dallas-Fort Worth is a reminder that lightning is always a serious danger during storms. Those giant rocks seem to completely ignore the no parking sign on Kamehameha Highway near Waimea Bay. Checking underground systems is not only the responsibility of authorities, it also begins with each household taking initiative. Even in front of the Parliament House in Canberra, nature still finds ways to create moments that make people stop and stare.
Snowing in Garden Grove. Look at that rainbow. It's actually...
Hail is not like snow. It forms only when warm, moist air collides with cold, dry air in severe thunderstorms. After this situation, everyone probably understands why checking the weather forecast before a trip matters so much. The situation in Rome shows how quickly urban underground systems can be affected by heavy rain and hail. I don't know why, but controlled demolitions always keep viewers watching until the final second, don't you think?
Твою мать!
Do you think this happened because of speed, or because the road was too slippery?
Опа!
This reminds us that when crossing roads, we must look carefully around us, because objects such as towing lines between vehicles can create unexpected dangers.
Опа!
Блять, мужик, ты дурак, пиздец. Я только думала, да нет, мужик дурак.
Ну, мужик,
Пиздец. Ты мне слышишь, что я делаю? Когда я приеду из Луцулы.
Во, я... Блядь. Ебанутый, блядь.
Strong winds on rooftops in New York are often far less predictable than at street level, and this party found that out clearly. The strange ice shove at Canadian Dream Lotus Lake created thin, upright columns of ice like candles, a scene almost too beautiful to believe. The incident in Texas shows that even familiar structures like fences can struggle when Hurricane Hannah arrives.
No! There she goes! And there goes the fence. There went the fence.
Just one lightning strike is enough to change everything. Stay away from tall trees and open spaces during thunderstorms because nature gives no second chances. Just one strong pressure surge from below can cause a manhole cover to burst upward unexpectedly. In your opinion, what warning signs could reveal the risk earlier? You won't believe your eyes when you see hot mud columns erupting from the ground in Nepal. It seems Toyota always gets special attention from the sky. This scene left me speechless. Comment your feelings below. Don't underestimate these tiny creatures. When ants line up together in defense, their collective power is truly chilling. Just one hug, one small moment of warmth enough to brighten hearts and the whole world around it. It was as if Old Faithful suddenly appeared in the middle of a road in Albuquerque. I think this was not simply a weather incident. The cause may have started with ignored warnings from authorities in Florida. The explosion at a power plant in suburban Indiana shows how just a few seconds can completely change the surrounding scene. From being a bright symbol of Las Vegas to collapsing in demolition lights, the structure closed the chapter of its journey. Just a few seconds in Hakata were enough to show that familiar ground can change in ways no one expects. Mistakes can happen anytime, but his positive attitude shows that spirit is what truly defines the moment. The frozen expression on the shop owner's face said everything. Sometimes one unexpected second is enough to turn an ordinary day into an unforgettable experience. Heavy rain transformed the streets of Villar del Arzobispo in Valencia, Spain, into white rivers of hail.
That's all hail. Pour the deck over here.
Oh my God.
We have to tell Jake to come up.
My God, the violent hailstorm in Loganville, Georgia, filled the neighborhood with cries as hailstones pounded like a storm.
Stuff like this doesn't usually last too long.
It doesn't usually.
It's like the whole ice pack. It is.
It's time to head home and listen to official warnings before the weather becomes even more unpredictable. Like a strange movie scene, the ground was covered in earthworms, creating a mysterious view that revealed nature's quiet rhythms.
What the f***? Get away from me!
Look back at the dust storm that swept through central California on November 11th, when the entire landscape was nearly swallowed by haze.
Oh my God.
I've always thought tumbleweeds are not only strange looking, but also a clear sign of dry and windy weather.
I'm sure you guys are all familiar, but we're looking at a family group here, matriarchal group. So we're looking at female adults with subadults.
This is Yellowstone's very own traffic law, where wildlife always has the right of way.
So she's got this year's calf, and then she's got a later, that's like an auntie, another calf here. The only way they're going to see you is to turn and block the road to be able to see and acknowledge you. So once they acknowledge you, typically you can just move through without trying to hurt them, as long as they see.
Sometimes nature doesn't need a stage. Just one sky is enough for a performance that leaves everyone stunned. When thousands of birds covered AES Jordan, the phrase birdstorm truly did not seem exaggerated. Time-lapse captured a supercell twisting beneath sunset skies, where beauty and power existed in one frame. Especially during storm season, a little preparation is always better than rushed reactions later.
There's some on the tennis ball side. Look at that water out there.
Some changes do not happen in a second. They build day by day, then appear when no one expects them. I think some roads leave no room for carelessness because just 1 second of distraction can make a huge difference.
You're not wrecking the wedding, Alice.
Some uninvited guests appear and instantly make people smile. Prolonged heavy rain caused the Edenville Dam to fail, forcing downstream residents to evacuate quickly for safety. I've always believed attentive eyes don't just help us admire beauty, they also help us avoid unexpected risks. One moment of imbalance turned a major delivery into a scene no one wanted to witness. Amid the chaos, one timely decision helped him escape danger safely. Good control from the beginning is always far easier than dealing with consequences after things go wrong. In Alaska, Angel Collinson didn't just ski, she accidentally made history with a memorable 1,000-foot fall.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Along the shore of Lake Superior, cracking ice and colliding stones created sounds as if nature were composing its own music. just 1 second of inattention turned an ordinary shift into a tense situation, reminding us that safety must always come before speed. Forklift safety begins with understanding each other, staying aware, and managing every small movement correctly. Some lessons do not come from words, but from how people keep their composure in unexpected moments.
18 seconds from shuttle. Keep it up. Get it out.
Start recording.
A building in New Orleans collapsed and left many households without power, but the most important thing is that everyone was safe.
Be careful, they got down power lines.
I've realized cold weather is not as dangerous as one rushed step on an icy road. In your opinion, is the biggest lesson here saving a few minutes, or taking a few minutes to avoid losing much more? Mount Etna awakened with incredible force, sending glowing red streams into the night sky like a scene from an epic film.
What the hell?
Good maintenance may go unnoticed, but it is what helps thousands of people travel safely every day. A sudden plot twist in the pouring rain turned this man into the star of a comedy sketch on his own front porch. This is exactly the kind of moment that makes the community explode with discussion. Do you think you missed any detail? Some footprints fade away, but these tire marks will probably be remembered for a long time. Even in the most familiar places, awareness is still necessary because nature can appear in ways no one expects. I thought only parkour athletes could do something like this.
Kato tuota pinkkiä tuolla. Aivan uskomaton.
Gentle streaks of light began to dance, turning the entire sky of Finland into magic.
Onhan tää sairas.
Aivan käsittämätöntä.
On tää ihan jotakin.
What you see on the water may be only a small part of the enormous iceberg below. Nature is always deeper than it appears. When nature creates artwork like this, sometimes your next trip already has a reason to begin.
Oh my gosh. First time that I've experienced this one here.
Desert residents were stunned when heavy rain and hail arrived. Temperatures dropped to 45.6 degrees Fahrenheit, and the familiar landscape became unusually cold. Natural disasters do not make appointments, so preparing well today is how we protect tomorrow.
Another thunderstorm? And what is this? It's a pig?
In harsh weather, that pig showed how powerful survival instincts can be. A storm swept through County Cork with winds so strong they tore roofs away, leaving witnesses speechless. Like a giant black curtain being pulled across the sky, dark clouds rolled into Eastland, Texas. I've always found European weather unpredictable: hot, one moment cold, right after the rain. When hail visited Paris, it showed that even the most romantic cities can have fierce moments. I think the smartest thing to do right now is stand still and let the sky finish venting its stress.
Damn it. Another one just went down. What's that? Oh, that's the light post. There goes that tree.
From above, the moment the roof collapsed, looked as if the entire structure could no longer resist the icy weight brought by the New York snowstorm. The town of St. Guenol turned into a sea of snow when Storm Bella blew white sea foam across the riverbanks, truly breathtaking. Oh gosh, it is amazing that the workers got out safely. Workplace safety rules are not just words, they are the key to staying alive. If it were you, what would you do in this situation?
¿Qué? ¿Cómo así? Dime.
A red light is not a multiple choice question. With alternative answers, it means stop, simple as that. Just a few more seconds, and this story might have ended completely differently. I thought this was an action movie scene, but fortunately, everyone was safe after the incident. It seems the coffee machine wanted to request some time off, too.
I didn't drink enough beer for this.
1, 2.
Pull up.
Oh my God, when makeup artistry reaches its highest level. Some moments need no words, just a kangaroo and its special training partner are enough to brighten the whole day.
Plane over, sir.
A crane has great power, but its true value lies in the person who keeps it stable and operates it correctly.
Ready?
Unbelievable, a 50-foot sinkhole suddenly opened beneath an IHOP parking lot, swallowing at least 14 cars in moments. Warning signs and height limit poles should be designed properly to prevent damage to vehicles and drivers. The deck of a cruise ship in Venice turned chaotic when a powerful storm arrived, showing how nature can change the atmosphere in seconds. I've always believed a few minutes of preparation is far better than panic after everything has already begun. The sky over Fort Carson suddenly erupted in fury.
إلى 2021 أبو عبد الرحمن الصخري. ما شاء الله تبارك الله.
New York was covered in thick fog, transforming the familiar city into a cinematic landscape. Towns near the Biolab fire site in Georgia were blanketed in dense haze, making the atmosphere feel heavier than usual. Just a little more soap and this train could have gone home sparkling clean. Before autumn even had time to show its colors, Lee Canyon switched straight into winter mode, with snow covering everything. A sinkhole suddenly opened in Alexandria, bringing a busy street to a shocked standstill.
Look at that. It's all laying in the sky,
Holy
man.
crap.
I looked at it and thought nature was testing special effects in broad daylight. The sky lit up as if waving to the whole world, creating a strange scene that made everyone stop for a few seconds. The northern lights unexpectedly illuminated the sky over New Mexico with soft ribbons of color like silk. Look closely, it's not sand, but an underwater super spy playing hide and seek. At Lancaster Farm Sanctuary, a beautiful moment was captured as people and nature existed together in perfect peace. In the vast ocean, a seagull chose a slow but impressive sea taxi ride, an image viewers won't forget.
Beautiful to watch.
Sydney changed its interface within minutes. Summer sunshine, outside icy scenes appearing right before everyone's eyes.